Hello there Libra, this is your collective love reading running from the 25th of March up until the 13th of April. Guys, remember it is collective, it's not going to fit for all of you. Spirit straight away is putting it out there about the Site Cafe Astrology and checking out your North Node sign. So if you head over to the Site Cafe Astrology, input your details. If you're not sure what time you were born, just put in 12 o'clock. And your North Node is an axis. If you head down to your North Node, it'll tell you where the axis was placed when you were born, and then go and listen to that reading. You'll gain more from that reading, or even more from that reading, they're saying, to support your sun sign reading, or in replacement of your sun sign reading, because you're not going to gain everything every single reading. The readings at the moment aren't unfolding in the sequence that I was planning to. It's quite a strange energy, really. I go to do a reading and then I just get blocked. I just get blocked energy. So we ask Spirit and go through the cards and ask them which reading they want me to do next. So they are a little scattered at the moment. Your reading was meant to be done about 2 readings back, and Leo's was even meant to be before yours, but Leo's isn't out yet. I'm only getting around to doing yours now. But there's obviously a reason. There's a shift going on within your sign, within your zodiac sign. I've not quite got to grasp with the change within the sequence or the plan that I put together for myself, but I'm sure they'll give me the heads up of why that is. Okay, so if it is you're after more specifics and it's a personal reading you're considering, you can check out the description box below and that'll tell you how to go about that if you'd like to consider a personal reading with myself. Straight away then, we have up at the back here the collective energy for Libra. This 4 of Cups energy, typically Cancerian energy, doesn't have to be, but that's ruled by the moon. So that's a withdrawn, contemplation type energy. Can even be boredom, but not really recognising everything that's going on around you. Possibly not seeing the opportunities that are coming in. Or going within, even being in a meditative state. And then you've got the 7 of Swords there, which is Aquarius energy. Again, that's ruled by the moon. I feel there's some type of delay here, and this is maybe why the reading hasn't reached you 2 or 3 readings back, because you are still caught up possibly in that full moon in Virgo energy. I did feel a Virgo vibe coming into the reading, and that's why I was drawn towards the purple candle for prosperity and the blue candle that's over at the back there for wisdom. Both of them just reminded me of the Hermit card. Yeah, people do panic when they see the 7 of Swords, possibly some type of deception, something that's going on that they're not quite being told. But in this instance, I'm getting it more as a, you're withdrawn, you're not wanting to see a situation for what it actually is. That's an avoidance within yourself. With this moon energy that you're in, or because the 4 of Cups is ruled by the moon, yeah, it is a Cancerian energy as I said, but this particular card is ruled by the moon. I feel this is where it's drawing that 7 of Swords in, and those 2 swords that are left in the background there, that's the bit you're not wanting to look at. That's where it's withdrawn. That's where something's hidden and you don't quite want to go there yet. And we'll try and find out what that is. So we'll see what else is going to unfold from the reading. We'll see what other placements you have. What can you give me, please, Spirit, of why everything is unfolding between Libra and their... Wowzer. No messing there. And the first card we've got out is the Moon card. Ruled by Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but I know some of you's like the sign. Spirit's telling me to take from the top of the deck. What's going through your party's thoughts at the moment? Well, we've got the Queen of Swords here. There's you. Virgo Libra energy. Strong Virgo Libra coming into the reading. What's going on within your party's day-to-day at the moment? The Emperor. Another major arcana card. What concerns or fears, anxieties do they have moving forward with you as of this moment, whether they're with you or not? The Chariot. more Cancerian energy. Over the next 6 weeks or in the near future, what is Spirit predicting will unfold between you and your party. And there we've got it, the Hierophant. A really strong spiritual vibe I'm getting here. A lot of major arcanas. I mean, you've got 3 already. And then at the bottom of the deck, would you believe, we've got the Lovers. So that's in the foundation of the reading. For those of you that aren't familiar with the major arcana cards, this is the Moon, the Emperor, the Chariot and the Hierophant. I didn't realise how many there was until I've just gone through it. This is the universe getting involved. This is Spirit saying, buckle up time. You've been asking for change, or change is necessary, and it's happening anyway. And it's them coming in and shifting the energy forward. And I feel this is because you have been asking for something within your mind, sending it out into the universe, maybe without even realising it. Or you have been trying to manifest it whilst being in this meditative-like state, dream-like state, but also resisting it. And this is why the Two of Swords is there at the back. The doubt creeps in. It's like a Two of Pentacles energy. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? Kind of running back from one to the other. And not knowing where to place this outcome of whether you'll be able to manage it or not. Or do you stay in the situation that you're in? Because of the uncertainty, it's as if your judgment, because you're in that Moon energy, which is this Four of Cups, seems quite not clouded, but you can't see the situation for what it is. It's hidden, and there's a constant looking back, I feel, with this Two of Swords, as if you're wanting to keep part of yourself in the past. There's choice there. He could pick up the Seven Swords, but he doesn't. He just picks up the 5 and leaves the 2 at the back. So there's a choice of leaving part of yourself back, preventing the whole of you from moving forward, because there's a fear element here of you not getting from the situation what it is that you actually want. There's a wanting of certainty at whatever end it is that you're trying to come to. I am sensing an ending here, and I feel this is why all these major arcanas are coming in, because it's necessary, and you know change is necessary. Something has, I'm hearing, gone stale. It's gone past its expiry date. And there's a needing to let go. But there's an avoidance of actually wanting to do the letting go part. I feel you've already departed or parted from whatever this energy is, but you're keeping hold of the releasing of it. I don't think you're involved with this energy, whatever it is that it's made up of for you, person, place or thing. But I feel it's the closing off of it, the finality of it. And Spirit is showing me the Ace of Swords and drawing me really strongly here to that Queen of Swords energy, where she's raising that sword. It's that finality and walking away. I'm done. That's the bit that you're struggling with. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Four of Cups and Seven of Swords that's up at the back? Four of Cups and Seven of Swords that's up at the back. The Devil energy. And the Two of Wands. That come out at the beginning and then went back into the deck. Yeah, I feel there's something you're obsessing about here. And I feel it's the parting. And you're not wanting to be distracted. Or it's whatever it is that you know is not good for you is coming in and distracting you in this energy. And it's something you're needing to keep quiet, a secret. And then I've just heard from before. And you're trying to move on from it. And a decision has been made. And then I've just heard obstruction. But the decision that you made to get away from this opportunity that's come in. It's to avoid drama. It's to avoid unnecessary. For some of you, I've got a feeling a person has approached you and you're going with the easy way out, or what you feel is the easy way out. You're giving up or purposely avoiding an opportunity because you don't want the drama of what it may entail or potentially will unfold if you take up this opportunity, whatever it is that's in that cup. You're looking for certainty here. And the next card that's at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Yeah, I do feel it's something you've got to keep to yourself. You're dealing with it on your own. And you may be at distance from this person. I'm getting a distance vibe, especially with that Two of Wands that's there. You can see the gentleman looking out over onto the water. And you're wondering if the decision you've made or you're going to make is the right one. But the universe is getting involved now. Things need to be shook up a little bit. I'm getting the vibe as well, though, that some of you are happy with the universe coming in because it's going to take responsibility off you having to make the decision, or that's what you think. I'm just going to put the cards up at the back for you. This isn't going to apply for all of you, obviously, it's because it's a collective reading, but there's a connection here, or there was a connection, and it wasn't based on the best or the right circumstances, the foundation of it. I feel you may have met each other when you both were in a vulnerable place, or the place you met each other was a place of recovery. So it may have been you was at Alcohol Anonymous, getting some other type of support, maybe with drugs. But you was in a position within your mind of vulnerability. And I'm hearing the step program, the alcohol, is it 10 or 12 step program? And it's strongly encouraged not to get involved with anybody else within the group setting, within the support group. And I feel both of you have. And it's had to have been kept a secret. Others of you, there is difficulty with the communication here, especially as well with that High Priestess there and the blue candle, because that represents the throat chakra. And it also highlights speech, expression, communication, and there's not a freedom of communication here. I feel there's a lot of pent up communication, as if you can't get towards each other to see where you're both at. One of you has made the decision for both of you, and it's put you, Libra, in this energy. But there's a sneaking around vibe here. And I'm hearing career. Some of you have been involved with somebody within the workplace, and it's within a contract or something that you do not get involved with another member of staff or anyone else that's strongly linked to the business. And then I'm hearing disciplinary. For whatever reason that is, and you really are having to keep this on the hush hush. And then I'm hearing dream career, and you just don't know what to do about it. And there's a relocation for some of you, but something is still hidden. For others of you, yep, it will be a third party connection. And you have decided that you're I'm hearing reignite it again. You want to come back together again. You want to prioritize it, and you want to work on it and keep it a secret and see whether it will go somewhere, and compare it against what you have got at the moment. The energy though, the current energy that you're in, it isn't an energy of this is the energy I want to be in. It's as if it's a forced energy. You're trying to do the right thing. It's as if you're trying to block that devil energy, as if it's some type of obsessive thoughts, urges. It's something. It's like that scratch you're not meant, that itch you're not meant to scratch. There's something there that you're desperately wanting to revisit, those urges that you just don't want to give into, and it's still there, and you're getting something out of these urges that you're feeling. It's stimulating you to a point. And I feel this is where there's the problems with the communication, even that I'm having, because you're not able to tell anyone about it. And then I'm hearing shame. I'm also hearing there's been an offering of bondage here. And then somebody's decided to go quiet, and they've gone back on what they've said, and the other party has been game, has been up for it, but they can't come forward, or feel they can't come forward now and suggest it, because it's just not your normal, or they don't see it as your normal type of conversation. Okay, so the moon energy that we've got here, why everything is unfolding between the both of you at the moment. Cancerian energy, as I said, a lot of Cancer within this reading. Some of you may be involved with a Gemini Cancer cusper. They may have it quite strongly within their chart, or you may have it quite strongly within your chart as well. But we'll have a look. But this is the hidden. This is an illusion. This is not seeing something for what it is, or not being clear. So the two of you may not be clear of how the other one's seeing something at the moment. You can see the two dogs there that are on the card. One of them's looking up towards the day, and one of them's looking up towards the night. But they're both looking up in the same direction, but seeing it from a different perspective. And the next card to come out of the deck is the Justice card. And there's you. Next card to follow that is Seven of Cups, the illusion. Not forgetting though, guys, the Moon card, that can be read as Pisces energy, and the High Priestess, that is Pisces. There's a lot of water within this reading, especially with that Seven of Cups coming in. That's Scorpio energy. So there's a lot of emotion coming through. But the Moon card as well, that can be about the imagination and getting creative. It can be about the unconscious. I'm even getting fatigue. But something I feel has been made clear here, possibly by yourself. And then you may have swayed away from it or just gone missing. And then I'm hearing Hermit. So into Hermit mode. But whatever it is that you've suggested has put your party, I feel, into this Seven of Cups energy. And they're seeing or feeling something clearly. Their judgment is absolutely bob on. For some of you, there is a spiritual connection here, because going back to that Moon card, that's about the unconscious and being stimulated. Things are being churned up here, and you can see it with that Seven of Cups that's there. If it's in the upright, yeah, it is. It's about illusion, and it's about having our head in the clouds, and sometimes maybe not even being grounded, but that's okay. That's where we can fantasize a little bit of where we want to get to or what we want to aim for. But as long as we bring ourselves back down into a grounded position and it's realistic, that's okay. But now it's in the reverse position. As I said, that is about clear judgment and knowing I feel there is dream work going on here. Maybe some type of hypnotherapy to gain meditation, to try and gain or draw some answers out from somewhere. Because there's this lack of clarity or not knowing with this judgment now that's in reverse. I'm just not reading it as a bad karma. I'm feeling they needed time out for myself. Remember, reverse the roles if need be. There was fatigue, exhaustion that was involved, but they've popped out the other end. I'm reading it as them. And they're out of a logical approach now, I feel, and more in the heart space, because Spirit is drawing me really strongly to that part of the card there that's hidden. They're really engaging with their emotions, with what's in the heart, that red. The Hierophant that's in the red gown, and the Emperor up at the top there that's in the red gown, and there's a really strong passionate vibe. What's this Seven of Cups about in reverse, please, Spirit? What is it that they are seeing clearly now? What is it that they want with this Seven of Cups energy that's in reverse? And you've got it again, the Chariot, to move forward towards success. But they don't know how to go about it. The Two of Swords. Or they've not heard from you, because that's your energy. I feel you've put something out there, Libra, and then you've gone missing. I'm hearing AWOL. So it might be something to do with being in the army, in the forces, something like that. Doesn't have to be. And there was delays for them, I feel, at first, to get to the place that you're at, or to get to the place of what you were suggesting. And that was about moving forward or going to visit them. But it was going to be difficult. And I feel now they want to move forward. It wasn't the right time for them emotionally. They needed to offload. They needed to clear this fatigue, this exhaustion that they had. And now I'm hearing there was stuff from the past that they were having to wrap up, to tie up. And now they see the situation for what it is, and there isn't as much overwhelm there. They really have surged forward. But because there's been time, quite a bit of time, I feel. I'm hearing from about July, August last year. From when this was last talked about. This Chariot card may be why there's distance between the both of you. They don't know if you still feel the same, or if you're purposely blocking yourself off, or you can't make a decision. There's lack of insight here, and not knowing which way to go, and they're wanting you to reach out. With this Seven of Pentacles energy, they're looking back, wanting you to swoop in and not rescue them, but say, let's carry on from where we was. Or where are you up to with this decision that you said you was going to make? I don't know if you've made it yet. Where are you at? I need to know. There's a not knowing. Something's not coming quick enough. Something just simply isn't coming quick enough. What can you give me then, please, Spirit, with this Queen of Swords, of what's going through Libra's party's thoughts at the moment with this Queen of Swords? Would you believe? Duplicate cards again. The Hierophant and the Death card. Right, let's try and take control of this here. I feel, Libra, you said I made it clear to them something to do with your relationship, or something to do with you're heavily involved with something, or was heavily involved with something. You've put it out there how it's going to come to an end, or it's coming to an end, or the dynamics of it aren't the same and you don't see it the same anymore with this death energy, more water. And I feel you've put that out there to them. But there's some type of ending here. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Five of Cups. And it's either made you really unhappy, or they're really unhappy because you've sat and said to them that you're going to make this decision. And they can't seem to get hold of you. It's as if they can't grasp you to find out if you've made it or not. Now, this Queen of Swords, it doesn't have to be you, but I'm just feeling so strongly it is your energy. And you've put something out there about a relationship or something you've been heavily committed to, and the dynamics of it has changed, and all it does is brings you disappointment and difficulties. And really draws on, brings the emotions to the surface. That Hierophant as well can be about counselling. But I'm feeling like an annoyance, a rage here, not being happy of saying you're going to do something, but have you actually done it? Now remember, this is how they see you at the moment, or what's going through their thoughts about you. You may have done something about it, but they don't know yet. But what's going through their thoughts is, I'll just say she said she was going to do this, or she said she's doing this. Could be that she said she's going for counselling because things aren't in a good place, because she gets so upset about this, and things are coming to an end. Things have just changed. She's told me she's leaving, and it hasn't happened yet, and they want to know where you're at with this Seven of Pentacles energy. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Emperor card, of what else is going on within Libra's parties day to day at the moment that apparently we're not aware of? What else can you give me, please, Spirit? What else can you give me on this Emperor? The Ace of Wands and the Tower. I feel because of this yearning, because of this longing for you, they're wanting to move forward, your party, or they're concentrating on moving forward with this Chariot card. It's a focused energy. It's an energy of where they will not be distracted. Yep, they'll fall off the Chariot, but they'll just get back on again. It's about resilience, and even when there's obstacles that come in the way, there is always a way around it for them. They'll find a way around the situation. And they're wanting to go towards success, but every time they're coming up against the barrier, I feel actually the barrier is you, because they're wanting to charge forward. There's absolute conviction I'm feeling here that they know what they want. There's just doubt of what you want, and this is where they're stood looking back at the past, hoping you still feel the same. And this is what's triggering them here, because I feel this yearning that they've got that's over here is the trigger that's here and brings out this Tower moment. Something's going on for them within their environment at the moment that's not directly linked to you. There's a pursuing of something here from this Emperor. Some of you may be involved with a Pisces, Aries, cusper. You don't have to be, but there's a pursuing of something's not moving forward, because at the bottom of the deck we've got the Eight of Cups. That's in reverse. I feel they're with somebody else, and it's being brought into their awareness now that it isn't going anywhere. They can't hold it in anymore. They've been trying to distract themselves, as if being involved with somebody else whilst waiting for you. And they're becoming irritable. Yet this Ace of Wands can be they're interested in somebody sexually, but I'm not getting that vibe. I'm getting it's a pursuing energy. It's a, right, I'm going to do something about this now. And it just creates this instant Tower moment. And the result of it is a parting of ways, a stopping, a standing still, a non-progression forward. And I feel because it's such a longing for you. If it's a water sign that you're involved with, or your party is also involved with a water sign, I feel this stops them moving forward, or something has really triggered them here, possibly about going away, taking on more commitments, and they just don't want it. They don't want it, and they realise it now. They've been pushed just that bit too far, and it's a no. The next card out, or at the bottom of the deck, is the Ten of Pentacles. That's in reverse. They're not going after the same things, whatever's going on within their environment. Then there's the Five of Pentacles. It's as if they're being held back. It's as if that lady there that's in the red is dragging that person behind. I'm feeling quite a morbid energy, as if it's not going anywhere. And the lady that's in that red gown that's there is also representing the person on the Eight of Cups that's there. And they cannot move forward while they've got that gentleman there. Remember, not gender specific, holding on at the back. It's just not going anywhere. And then the next card out of the deck, because they feel they've overinvested already. They feel they've given too much to the connection already. Okay, this Hierophant energy then, please, Spirit. Something has triggered them at their end, and it's gone down like a... yeah, it's gone down like a... yeah. Okay, this Hierophant then, please, Spirit. So what are their fears, concerns, anxieties moving forward with Libra, whether the party's with them or not, with this Hierophant energy? Well, it's a spiritual connection, and they want to be able to meet up with you. But they can't get hold of you, or they don't know how to do it. And they'll be putting you in a position where things may just get awkward, and they don't want to do that. Also, they feel you may stay in the current connection that you're in if this is linked to you, and you're not going to leave because it's the right thing to do. And they're going to have to keep witnessing you, or you'll get married to this party that you are with or have been with for a long period of time, and they can't cope with it. They can't cope seeing it. I keep hearing missed opportunity. But the concern as well is that there's a situation here that you're simply not dealing with. Strong Gemini as well coming into the reading, because the next card to come out is this Queen of Cups. There's a fear of the emotions taking over here. And they're avoiding trying to upset you. And this King of Pentacles. Some read it as Capricorn energy, others read it as Aries, Taurus. Quite a lot of Taurus within this reading as well. There's a dynamic set up, a well-established dynamic set up, I feel, between this Queen of Cups and King of Pentacles. If this King of Pentacles isn't a person, I feel it's a family unit, and your party is holding back from telling you how they feel. They want to do the right thing. There's a conflict here with their feelings. They want to tell you how they feel, yet they don't want to mess anything up at their end, at your end. So they're holding back. But I feel they're trying to connect with you as well psychically, if that's what you were both into. But if it is you have a family, they know if they come in and tell you and you decide to get with them because you still feel the same, it's going to create a wealth of emotion for the family unit. It's not as if you're just leaving on your own and then you get with them, they will have been the trigger. So over the next 6 to 12 weeks, then I'm hearing 18, Spirit saying 18 as well. What is Spirit predicting with this Chariot card? Well, things are going to move forward. I'm hearing it's inevitable. It needs to move forward. And now I'm seeing two people coming together and kissing, and it's been long. It's been long, can't get the words out now, longing for. And I mean, look, here we've got it. The Queen of Pentacles has come out in reverse. There's a union here. Someone is stepping out on a union. And she may have been in hiding for some time, and she's just popped up out of the woodwork. Now, remember, it's not gender specific. But there's a long-term connection. People who may be observing this king and queen from the outside as the ideals. But she's not feeling that within. And there's an offering with this cup. I feel that's coming in from this Chariot energy. Someone that's got strong water within the sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. And there's something suggestive there, but I feel it's only subtle. But there's romance attached to it. It's as if there's two people coming together and holding each other really, really closely. And they've been longing for this togetherness. And they may not have seen each other for some time. There's been distance. And I'm hearing romanticised, but I'm hearing it's beautiful. It can be a romanticising of a situation though. At the time, I'm hearing creative, idealising or trying to make a situation ideal. There's a wanting of change here. I'm feeling romantic change, or to discuss something where there's some type of romance or love attached to it. It's necessary for it to be discussed. And there's a moving it forward. There's a wanting of success with it, or clarity at least. Forward movement. There's a needing to find out what the overall answer is going to be, because it's leaving this Queen of Pentacles. I'm feeling lacking confidence, and it's exhausting her. Whoever it is that you're identifying with, I'm feeling this Knight of Cups energy. That's the Queen of Pentacles going in with a different type of approach. A calmer approach, because of the amount of light blue that's in there. And suggesting something or trying to create some type of conversation. Because the Page of Cups can be quite a needy type energy. It can be coming from a place of insecurity and fear, and absorbing a lot of the emotions that are around them, not just having to deal with their own, but at times over-analysing other people's emotions that are around them. And I feel she's trying to create this change here with this Knight of Cups, because she's feeling insecure, or there's some type of codependency. And she's trying to gain reassurance from whoever it is that she's involved with. I'm not sure if it is that you, Libra, are identifying with that energy. There's a real shift here. But she's recognising, or she feels that there's a bond. with that Strength card. And she's looking for the opportunity to air that. Yeah, look, there's the next card. The opportunity. But I feel there's an energy here of someone avoiding. Page of Swords can be about wanting to explore, wanting to delve, wanting to research. But it's quite an irritable type energy as well, because it's eager. So, over eager. And I'm just getting an avoidance vibe, because the page that's in this card is looking into the past or away from this Page of Cups energy that's here. As if this Page of Swords is looking back on things that have happened before. And it's quite similar to this energy that's over here as well. Well, this really has been something, Libra. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And yeah, this has been a whopper. Look forward to catching up with you round about the 13th or 14th of April. Over and out. Bye.